Hey, good morning, good morning, good morning. Happy Friday. This is Reggie P. Gees, prosperinddad.com, and we're continuing with our You Are Worthy broadcast this morning. If you're watching me over on YouTube, we're now here on Facebook Live, so indulge me as I acknowledge those who come on in real time. Make sure that you comment and let me know where you're viewing me from this morning. I hope that you guys are having a great week. I hope you had a great week. And most importantly, I want to thank you guys this morning for supporting this broadcast and sharing my lives and just being so supportive. And I truly pray that you're getting a lot of value from what we're sharing here every Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 10 a.m. So as you come on, just comment, let me know where you're viewing from, and share this live. Share this live on your timeline now, because somebody is going to need this message today. So let's dive in. As you can see, good morning, Caitlin. Good morning. So good to see you. As you can see in the title, today we're going to talk about good morning doorbell. Good morning. We're going to, today's topic, we're going to talk about never feel that you don't have a choice and how to know that we do. So the question I have for you today is this. Are you making good choices when it comes to you? Are you making good choices when it comes to you? Now, I want to go into that a little bit. I want to dive into that a little bit. Every day we make choices. Every day we make choices. From the moment that we wake till the time that we go to sleep. Good morning, Anna. Good morning. Good to see you. To the time that we go to sleep, we're making choices. We make thousands of choices every day. Do we always make the right choice? No. That's part of the human experience. We don't always make the right choices, but we make choices. And we do have the ability and the power to make good choices. Good choices every day. So, I got 3 points for you guys again today. And I want you to start with point number one. Point number one is, what is the level of responsibility that we take in our choices? Interesting. Because a lot of us, we want to put that responsibility on someone else. Now, what led me to this topic today was yesterday someone reached out to me. Good morning, Mike. Good morning. Thank you for joining. I think you're a first-time viewer. Great to see you. I had a conversation yesterday. Someone reached out to me yesterday, and because they needed to vent. There's a lot of people that reach out to me, connect with me, and they were just venting. They were venting about, they're working 3 jobs. Their life is just rushed. They don't have any peace. They don't they're not living the type of life that they want to or deserve to live. So I asked her the simple question. I said, well, whose responsibility is that? Whose responsibility is that? And she got quiet. And then I shared with her, I said, listen, when we take 100% responsibility of our lives, good and bad, when we realize that everything that we have in the natural right now are the results of our thought processes, that, we have the power to change our lives. We're the only thing on the planet as human beings that has the ability to change. Okay? A dog is a dog. It's not going to be anything more than a dog. A cat is never going to be anything more than a cat. A tree is never going to be anything more than a tree. But a human being at any given moment, once they take responsibility and ownership for our stuff, you can change. You don't like your health? You want to get in shape? You can change. If you want to further your education, you can change. If you don't like your place of employment, you can change. If you want to start a business, you can do that. Whatever's going on, we have the ability to change, but it starts with our level of responsibility. So when I shared with her and I was saying, hey, look, you know what? It's crazy. I get it. But when we don't step up to the plate and we don't take responsibility for self and we don't take ownership for our stuff and we're pointing fingers and we're blaming everybody else for the turmoil and the chaos that we might be in, of course you're going to be sped out of control. Because, see, when you put the responsibility of self in someone else's hands, they're generally going to manipulate it in a way that benefits them, not you. So point number one is, what's your level of responsibility in your own life? Are you being an active participant in your own rescue? Randy Logan, good morning. Good morning. Thank you for joining. So are you being an active participant in your own rescue? Point number two, we got to be honest with ourselves. It's tough. It is tough. And when I started taking my life in a different direction, when I started making some decisions, when I started taking ownership for me and taking responsibility for the stuff that I had in my life, good and bad, I then connected with great coaches and mentors, and Randy Logan, who jumped on in my youth when I was in athletics, was a great coach and mentor to me when I was in my youth. When you start doing that, and you start setting out the right energy, then you start attracting to you the things that you want and you need in your life. Good morning, Dennis. How you doing? So when we understand that our thoughts are things, they're real things, okay? It's energy. It's energy that we send out. Our words have power. That's energy that we send out. Our actions have consequences. That's energy that we send out. So when what we think, what we say, and what we do, whatever it is that we send out is what's going to return and come back to us. You know, if this is making sense, let me get some likes or drop a 1 in the comments if this is making some sense, you're getting some value out of this. So we got to be honest with ourselves. It's a tough thing to look in the mirror, stare your own self in your eyes and say, hey, listen, this is what I got to straighten this out. I got to take ownership for this. The reason why this is going this way is because of my lack of commitment, of follow through. If you saw the video, the live that I did yesterday, and we talked about, our level of intent. When we intend to do something, and then our commitment to follow through on the thing that we intend to do. When we do that, it takes responsibility. And yes, I understand it's so easy to be able to blame someone else, to say, hey, look, I just don't want this. It sounds like a lot, but the reality of it is this: it's what's necessary for us to all have the type of quality of life that we all desire. So we got to be honest with ourselves. If you can't tell the truth to yourself, you can't tell the truth to no one. And I have to be transparent. That was one of my biggest challenges some years ago, to say, hey, listen, I gotta own this stuff. If I'm not having the life that I want to have, and I'm not doing the things that I want to do, and I don't have the type of income, and I'm not affiliated with the type of people that I want to be around, the only person that's responsible is me. So as I talked to this young lady, it came out. She's like, I'm working 3 jobs, and it's because of this. And she just started blaming everyone else, and it was just everybody else's fault. And I was fortunate enough to be able to bring her back to a place of focus and say, hey, listen, what's your level of responsibility? Are you being honest with yourself about your circumstance and about, how you got there? And, yes, sometimes there are some mitigating circumstances, some things that are outside and beyond our control that we can't control that part, but we always can control our response. We can always control our response to what it is. We can always control our response to the stimulus, whether it's good or bad. We have to own that. So we got to be honest with ourselves. And then point number 3, finish what you start. Whatever it is, finish what you start. If you finish what you start, you'll feel better when you do. You know, it's hard to, I don't like to say hard, it's challenging to set a goal, right? Set a goal and say, listen, this is what I want to accomplish. And then fill in the plan to achieve that goal. But the reason why it becomes hard for many people is that we forget to calculate the fact that when you decide to do something different in life, whether you're a person of faith or you just believe in the universe or whatever other outside entity or force that you put your faith into, that's right, Mike, even the small tasks, it's rewarding, you know? But that's the thing. We don't learn to appreciate, the small stuff. We only appreciate the big thing, but we don't appreciate all the wins that it took to accomplish the big thing. You know, if this is making sense, again, let me get some likes. Let me get some thumbs right here if this is making sense to you. So we want to finish what we start. We want to finish it because it gives us confidence. It gives us the ability and a sense of fulfillment. It gives us a sense of completion. And we can point back to that and say, you know what? If I did that, then I can do this. I can take the next hurdle. I can face the next challenge. But the thing is, can you persevere through it? Can you understand and realize that when you say that you're going to take a different course, when you're going to do something different, when you're going to take a different tact in your life, challenges are going to come. It's part of the process. It's part of what makes us grow. It's part of what allows us to see where we were as opposed to where we're going. We're not going to get through this life without challenges. We don't get to do this. If it was that easy, everybody would be doing it. So I want you guys to realize that everything that we have or don't have in our lives are from a series of choices. So never feel that you don't have a choice. We always have a choice. We make thousands of choices each and every day. I had to make a choice today of what the topic was going to be for today's discussion. I had to make a choice to get on and share this message. I had other choices that I had to make. I had to get up this morning, because you don't have to get up. You could decide to stay in the bed. I had to make the choice of get what to eat this morning, how to get my daughter off on a good day, how I'm going to deal with various stimulus that just bombards us each and every day. So we all get to make choices every day. And again, as we recap, point number 1, what's your level of responsibility? What's your level of responsibility? Be your own hero in your own story. Be honest with yourselves. We got to be honest. We got to tell ourselves the truth. Hey, listen, look, I really messed up over here, but I can fix it. Okay? And lastly, finish whatever it is that you start. Finish what you start, and you'll feel so much better when you do. Okay? Guys, you are worthy. You're more than worthy. You're worthy to have the life that you want to have. You're worthy to have the outcomes that you desire. And you're worthy to do the things that you want to do in your life. But it starts with taking 100% responsibility. Okay? So, guys, go over to my YouTube channel, Hollis205 on YouTube, and like this video today. And be sure to like any video that you watch on my channel. If you're not a subscriber, be sure to hit the subscribe button there so when I upload new content, you'll be the first to know. Hit the notification button here so you know when I come on each and every day, particularly with our You Are Worthy broadcast, Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And like and share this video because somebody needs this word today. As always, guys, you guys are worthy. I hope that you had a phenomenal week. I appreciate you guys so much jumping on here with me each and every day, sharing these lives and participating with me each and every day. I'm beyond grateful, okay? So I want you guys to have a tremendous and a wonderful and awesome weekend, and I will see you Monday, 10 a.m., all right? Guys, have a great weekend. I'll talk to you later. Mike, thank you. I'll talk to you soon.